keeps looking in the wrong direction. There was a man named Tobias. Tobias was a gifted painter. Not famous, but genuinely talented. The kind of talent that makes strangers stop and stare. He had a studio, a vision, a body of work he was slowly, beautifully building. Then came a relationship. And when it ended, badly, the way the ones that matter always seem to, Tobias stopped painting. Not officially. He didn't announce it. He didn't throw away his brushes. He just stopped going to the studio. Days became weeks. Weeks became months. Because every time he sat in front of a blank canvas, his mind went to her. What she was doing. Who she was with. Whether she ever thought about him. Whether she regretted it. 2 years later, a friend visited the studio and found the canvases exactly as Tobias had left them. Blank. Still waiting. And Tobias, gifted, talented, irreplaceable Tobias, had spent 2 years becoming an expert on someone else's life while his own masterpiece sat unfinished in a locked room. The question I want to ask you, the question I want you to sit with right now, is this. What is sitting unfinished in your locked room? The Stoic Mirror. Marcus Aurelius wrote something in his private journals that has echoed across 2,000 years and landed, right now, directly in this conversation. He wrote, confine yourself to the present. Not the past where the relationship lived. Not the imagined future where they are thriving without you. Not the parallel universe where you are tracking their every move from behind a screen. The present. Because the present, this moment, this breath, this day, is the only territory in which your life can actually be built. Everything else is theater. And here is the Stoic insight that cuts even deeper, you cannot control what they do. You cannot control how fast they heal, who they choose next, how happy they appear, whether they miss you or have forgotten you entirely. But you have complete authority over what you do with the hours you have been given today. Complete authority. And right now, most of those hours are being spent in a country that doesn't belong to you anymore. It's time to come home. What moving on actually means. Let's talk about this phrase. Because I think it has been wildly misunderstood, by culture, by social media, by every song and movie that has ever tried to package grief into a 3-minute arc. Moving on does not mean forgetting. It does not mean pretending it didn't hurt. It does not mean performing happiness for an audience. It does not mean finding someone new